Hey ladies, this is Mokomami here bringing you another video. And in this video, I want to talk about a new trend that I'm seeing in academia and in the workforce. And that is the trend of the young graduate. So typically, a lot of accelerated degree programs were marketed to already working adults to help them climb the corporate ladder. But now I'm seeing a lot of these colleges start to market these programs to younger and younger demographics. They're marketing them to high schools. They're marketing them to recent high school graduates. And now we're seeing a trend of younger and younger women, Black women, and women of other races come into the workforce very young as credentialed professionals. My question to you ladies is, what has your experience been as a young graduate? We know that many times young graduates often say that people would like for them to come to the table with experience, but then how do you get experience? But some of these programs have been putting you in positions to get exposure through internships, through clinical rotations. And now we're really kind of looking at a much younger workforce coming in as credentialed professionals. Once upon a time, some of your RNs coming out of your associate's degree programs were lots of times adults who had come from customer service jobs or retail jobs who were getting a new education. But now we're seeing, people who may have graduated high school at 16, and by 18, they're coming in credentialed and ready as registered nurses with a clear idea in mind of the progression of their career. Typically, when it came to vocational nurses, it hadn't been uncommon that any vocational career was aimed at certain high school students, and they could graduate high school with the credentials ready to come to work. We see this in cosmetology. We saw this in vocational nursing. But now, you're seeing these young vocational nurses really very clear about what they want to do and where they want to rotate. And they're 18 years old, and they're very young and they're very ready. And sometimes they're credentialed to want to work in critical care situations, acute care hospitals, but they're prepared and ready to go. So have you ladies who've done these accelerated programs, whether it be in tech, in medicine, in any of the vocational careers, have you seen it? Now, I know the person who I've seen has the most experience with it probably had to be my hairdresser, right? Because it's not uncommon to find someone who is 18 with a cosmetology license because they have gotten it through their high school. And I asked her what was her experience like. She said the few high school graduates who were licensed cosmetologists she did hire, the reason why she chose to hire them was because they already had a built-in clientele. And that spoke to their maturity. But many times she said that she felt that many of them had been passed up by certain salon owners and chain salons. But that's not the case as much anymore with the Great Resignation and low unemployment. And the fact that it is not uncommon to see someone who was in their late teens, early 20s being a licensed cosmetologist. So I just kind of wonder what your experience has been like as a manager, as a graduate who is young. What has been your experience in these degree programs? Do you feel prepared? So this is really just a fact-finding type of video, just hoping that you ladies can offer feedback, because as new graduates become more common, leadership on the corporate level has to be ready for them. So I just wonder, ladies, what your opinion, what your thoughts, what your feedback, how would you feel as a patient? How would you feel as a mother of a patient? How would you feel as a manager about these young new graduates? We know that discriminatory hiring practices are frowned upon, but we still do know that they happen. So what has been your experience as a young graduate? Do you feel that your age has caused some people to overlook you? So, ladies, just please feel free to add your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I'm really curious as to what you ladies think of this new phenomenon of accelerated degree programs being marketed to younger and younger students, and then as a result, getting young credentialed graduates. This is Mocha Mami, and I'll see you in the next video.